So purpose, mattering, and coherence are what we get access to when we are taking care of the 7 other things regularly. And I think that purpose, mattering, and coherence are foundational to mental health. At some point, we need to figure out what it is that we're going to do that is not just circular, right? The reason I say 7 things that are circular but required, and then purpose, mattering, and coherence are really about things that you can create that are of real permanence. And again, this could be creative works and art and music. I'm not an artist or a musician. It could be political change, if that's what you're after, scientific discovery. It could be teaching and sharing. It could be anything that fundamentally is you are different. Much like with trauma, you are different afterward than you were before. You react differently to the world going forward. But in this case, unlike trauma, we're talking about changing in a way that makes you better equipped to access the foundational 7 things, better equipped also to inspire other people to pursue mental health. You become a reparative mechanism in the world, right? And that's very hard to do if you're not in a healthy mental place. I mean, imagine the therapist that's mentally ill, right? Imagine the doctor that has poor judgment due to lack of sleep. These people exist, but thankfully they're in the minority. So at some point, we all need to ask, what is it that's going to bring meaning and permanence, a sense of permanence that my life matters, right? And that will change over time. When I was an undergraduate, for instance, I can only speak to my own experience. I was a terrible high school student. I barely finished high school. Getting through university and performing well was the sole goal of my life. Now, I didn't take care of the 7 other things as well as I could have or should have, but when I graduated, the meaning shifted to something else, and eventually it shifted, and nowadays it means something else. So meaning is something that's updated and is highly contextual, but the idea is that meaning, mattering, and coherence change you fundamentally. They make you mentally healthier. But, and this is a very important caveat, if you pursue purpose, mattering, and coherence to the exclusion of the 7 foundational kind of circular things, you not only won't achieve them, but you'll actually be potentially driven towards mental unwellness or mental illness.